Are you there, Gemma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Emily?
I don't know where Emily is, but I think Alessandra was she was
She's
trying.
still in the other chat right now.
Yeah. So we brought her up to speed with all the questions that we had answered so far.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How do you add people?
At the top, I added everybody again. At the top on like the left-hand side, it's got like a little person and then a plus sign that says add people.
Oh, I see.
Alessandra's still in the other chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hang up on this one.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we all here now?
Think so.
All right.
Okay. So, so for question 7, I think we put prosopagnosia, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay. Okay. Whose turn is it for the question?
I don't remember.
Okay. Alessandra, can you start? Because we're going to go in alphabetical order on who reads the question out loud.
Okay.
What number are you guys on?
We're on question 8.
What did you guys get for number 7? Was it the one that starts with a P?
Yeah.
Prosopagnosia,
Okay.
yeah, that one.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna start with question 8. When conducting an experiment on how stimuli are represented by the firing of neurons, you notice that neurons respond differently to different phases. For example, Arthur's phase causes 3 neurons to fire, with neuron 1 responding the most and neuron 3 responding the least. Roger's phase causes the same 3 neurons to fire, with neuron 1 responding the least and neuron 3 responding the most. Your results support divergence coding. What do you think, guys?
I put specificity coding, but this part really confused me.
Yeah, it's confusing.
I think it was specificity, but I wasn't totally sure. But that's the one that I put. So not totally sure.
Yeah, I know it was either specific, I cannot talk today, or population.
Yeah, I guess population, but I just guessed, so I don't know.
Because it looks like with population, it's a lot of neurons firing, but with that word,
Yeah.
it looks like it's just a small number.
So we should go with specificity, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay.
Where do you guys found that like that term, specificity? Is it in the book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on page 35 of the textbook.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Question 9. You're walking down the street and see a really nice car drive by. You notice many features of it: its color, movement, shape, location, and so forth. All of these features are processed in different parts of the brain. by the grandmother cells of the brain in one localized area of the brain or through fMRI potentials. I'm pretty sure I put in different parts of the brain. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what I put. I don't remember.
Yeah, because it's all sorts of different stuff they're processing.
Yeah, I think but I think it's also in different parts of the brain.
Awesome.
Okay.
So number
Cool.
10. The action potential triggers what to be released from the axon? Synaptic messages, chemicals that bind with dendrite receptor sites, neurotransmitters, or all of these?
Well, I know that neurotransmitters are chemicals that bind with dendritic receptor sites, and that's the same thing as synaptic messages, so I'm pretty
So
sure.
all of these?
Yeah,
Okay.
be sure. So yeah. Okay.
It's
Question 11. Which of the following fMRI scans? Measurement of electrical conduction in the brain. All these describe the fMRI. Measurement of magnetic fields. Use of radioactive tracers. I put measurement of magnetic fields.
Yeah, that's what I put too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it my time? My turn?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The study of the the study of the physiological basis of cognition is known as I put cognitive neuroscience.
I don't remember what I put.
I think I put cognitive psych, but I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, it's cognitive neuroscience, I think.
Yeah, because I think it defines it right at the beginning
Yeah.
on page 27.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I put. Okay. Question 13. Barbara has recently been diagnosed with a rather aggressive form of abdominal cancer. Her oncologist is interested in determining the best way to treat her so that the tumors can be eliminated. Her gastroenterologist is focused on relieving her symptoms and giving her normal digestive functioning. Barbara is also seeing a psychologist whose goal is to help her stay calm, relaxed, and keep her anxiety as minimal as possible while keeping up her spirits. The fact that these doctors are considering Barbara's situation with different goals and from different perspectives is similar to the idea of blank presented in your textbook. So, unitary explanations, idiographic evaluation, levels of analysis, or nomthetic examination.
Isn't
I'm pretty
it?
sure I put levels of analysis.
Yeah, I also put.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was going to say levels of analysis.
Yeah.
I think so, because I don't recognize any of the other definitions from the text. So
Me either.
All right. Question 14. Early studies of brain tissue that used staining techniques and microscopes from the 19th century described the nerve net. These early understandings were in error in the sense that the nerve net was believed to be composed of discrete individual units composed of neurotransmitters rather than neurons, continuous or composed of cell bodies, axons, and dendrites.
I put continuous.
yeah, me too.
Ditto.
Okay, cool.
The synapse is a tube filled with fluid that conducts electrical signals. The structure that relieves electrical signals from other neurons. The gap or space that separates two different neurons. Or the structure that contains mechanisms to keep a neuron alive.
The gap.
Yeah,
The gap.
I think it's the gap or space.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident about that one.
Cool.
Okay, number 16. Action potentials occur in the body or in the synapse. or an axon. I don't know. Like,
I think they occur in the axon, right? I think.
Let's see what
I'm pretty sure I got this one wrong, so.
Yeah, I think it's the axon because it travels down the axon to the synapse and then it crosses the synapse and then goes on to the next neuron and stuff. So
Okay.
I think
Solid.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, question 17. Recordings from single neurons are conducted using which of these pieces of equipment? Functional magnetic resonance imaging scanner, microelectrode, neurotransmitter, or positron emission tomography scanner.
I put microelectrode.
Microelectrode?
Yeah.
I
Me
did
too.
Whatever that word is.
Yeah, I put that one. Cool.
All right. The idea of a grandmother cell is consistent with distributed coding, subtraction techniques, specificity coding, or primary receiving areas. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I had to look it up because I didn't remember reading it in the text, but I think it's specificity coding.
I'll trust you.
Me
Because I don't
too.
remember.
Okay.
I remember that it was a specific color too.
Oh, okay.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The concept of population neural coding proposes that a specific object, like a face, is represented across a number of microelectrodes, modalities, neurons, or stimuli. Isn't it neurons?
Yeah, that's what I put.
I think so. What I put too. Okay.
Number 20. Which of the following statements is the most accurate with regard to specific coding? Research has found that a specific encoding does occur for lower animals such as dogs and cats, but has not found this phenomenon in human beings. It is probably accurate, which explains why the human nervous system contains over 100 quadrillion neurons. Specificity coding is one of the areas that is only theoretical and not applied, and thus there is no way to know if it truly exists in human beings, or it is unlikely to be correct because there are too many stimuli in the world to have a certain neural stage. Actually, I don't know this question, but
I'm pretty sure it's unlikely to be correct. I think I was reading about that in the book.
Because there's a lot of stimuli. Because there's a neuron that responds to a different kind of stimuli and combination of stimuli.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's just too many stimuli in the world to have a separate neuron for each. I mean, we do have a lot of neurons, but I don't think we have that many.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't have 100 quadrillion neurons, so. Okay. Okay, question 21. Recording from single neurons in the brain has shown that neurons responding to specific types of stimuli are often clustered in specific areas. These results support the idea of the information processing approach, disassociation, localization of function, or cortical association. I'm pretty sure it's localization of function.
That's what I guessed. So, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I guess that too.
Awesome. A 10-month-old baby is interested in discovering different textures, comparing touch sensations between a soft blanket and a hard wooden block. Tactile signals such as these are received by the frontal, parietal, temporal, or occipital lobe.
I think it's
Isn't occipital with touch and senses, or
I think occipital is with like vision and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
I put
right.
parietal.
yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is parietal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that too. Okie dokie.
Josiah is trying to speak to his wife, but his speech is very slow and labored, often with jumbled sentence structure. Josiah may have damage to his Wernicke's area, extriae, EBA, Broca's area, or parahippocampal area.
I think it's Broca's area.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Because I know that Wernicke's area is like understanding language, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Broca's is for speech.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Sweet, sweet.
24. Damage to Wernicke's area is in which lobe of the brain? Parietal, temporal, frontal, occipital. I think it's temporal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I put 2. Okay. Okay. Question 25. Brain imaging techniques can determine all the following except the structure of individual neurons, localization of brain activity in response to a specific stimulus, areas of the brain activated during cognitive tasks, and patterns of blood flow in the brain.
I
Isn't
put
it the structure?
individual.
Yeah.
That's what I put as well.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Right?
Sorry, what did you say?
Like the structure of the neurons, right?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
individual neurons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. The fusiform face area in the brain is often damaged in patients with, and isn't it like the one that starts with the P that I am not going to try and pronounce?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
weird that we
it's
twice.
misspelled right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a repetitive question, right?
Yeah, we already answered it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, it's propagnosia, but it's well, this is wrong spelled, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I think that has to be it because the other ones wouldn't apply.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm really out of it today.
No worries.
Which of the following procedures can be used to help determine the exact way in which nerve fibers communicate with each other? DTI, PET, fMRI, or MEG?
I don't know. Is it DTI?
I don't remember.
Looking up which one I answered.
Yeah.
I put
I know
DTI.
it's not. I know it's not fMRI because
Because that deals with the magnetic, right?
yeah, and it looks at like blood flow and stuff in the brain as well. So I don't think it looks at nerve fibers.
Okay.
I put DTI, so I
DTI.
guess.
Okay. I think that is a good guess.
The answer will be DTI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Okay, question 28. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The temporal lobe is important for high functions such as language, thought, and memory, as well as motor functioning. The first place in the cerebral cortex where visual information is received, language, memory, hearing, and vision, received from the auditory system. I think it's the
Isn't it auditory?
I think so.
This is connected to
I guess important for language, memory, hearing, and vision.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was kind of confused at that because in the figure 2.8 in chapter 2, it says that hearing is in the temporal lobe. And then it also says that the temporal lobe also has speech and so would it be language, memory, hearing, and vision?
That's the
Yeah,
one that I
think
put.
so. Yeah. Yeah, that was the definition that was in the book. Pretty sure.
Okay.
The language, memory, hearing, and vision?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question 29. The occipital lobe is important for language, memory, hearing, and vision. The part of the cerebral cortex where the visual cortex is located. Important for higher functions such as language, thought, and memory, as well as motor functioning, where signals are received from the sensory system for touch. I think I put the part of the cerebral cortex where the visual cortex is located.
That's what I put.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, what did you put?
Part of the cerebral cortex where the visual cortex is located.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hemoglobin molecules in areas of high brain activity lose some of their ferrous molecules they are transporting, gain some of their ferrous molecules they are transporting, gain some oxygen they are transporting, or lose some of the oxygen they are transporting. Which did I put for that?
I'm pretty sure I got this one wrong because I couldn't remember where it was in the book at all.
I think I don't remember.
I put lose some of their ferrous molecules they're transporting, but I'm pretty sure I guessed.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
said
guess
lose.
as well.
I think I said lose some of the oxygen they're transporting.
I agree with that.
Okay, let's do that. I know to lose something as they go.
So they lose the oxygen.
I just guessed those one.
It's like which one of the? Yeah.
Oxygen is good with me.
Okay. Cool.
Last question. Some neurons respond when we watch something else do something. These are known as feature detectors, afferent neurons, mirror neurons, or receptors.
I'm pretty sure that's mirror neurons.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, submitting the quiz.
I hope this quiz redeems however horribly I did on the chapter 2 exam.
Yeah, I had to guess on a few of those.
I'm pretty sure
But
I did horribly.
it didn't even tell us how we did this time.
I know. So frustrating.
Like, I don't know, some of the questions were worded so just in such a confusing way. It was like,
and it's timed and you're like, ah!
Exactly.
When it's timed, you just can't think.
No joke.
Exactly. I only have this much time. I have to finish.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So is there anything else we have to talk about in our group meeting?
When are the articles we have to do for our project due? Are they due this week, the first articles?
I have no idea. All right, let's see.
I know that at the end of the week we have to put together the attempt at writing the bibliography. So I think
fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we should probably get our articles this week.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what day do we want to have them so we can write our... So we each write just part of our annotated bibliography?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we have it done by at least Friday so that we can have it all together on Saturday.
Yeah, and do we want to just upload it to like the Google Docs?
Yeah, I think
And that'll
that's a
be
good idea.
easiest for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That works for me too.
So we need to upload those documents on the folder that you have created.
Mhm.
It's a folder. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and were you able to do your cognitive project yet? Your first one?
No, yet. I'm working on that.
Okay. If you email me after you get it, I can edit it real quick before you submit it.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, sweet.
Okay. I think that's it.
So by Friday, have an article.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.